fairy inspired magical gardening. Now, there's one more thing that the fairies wanted me to share with you, and that is a way to gift them some frequencies that would support them for the energy of the garden, the subtle energy of this garden and the beings here and the land and the earth. So using flower essences or essences, I chose a card from my land honoring kit, and I have a collection of different cards with different elements and different flower essences. And the one that came forward, which I thought was really interesting, was the Herkimer Diamond Essence. You can see that. So this is what the garden and the spirit here is asking for. It's asking to receive the multidimensional energies of Herkimer Diamond, which are very expansive, very rainbow-like, just to help the consciousness of us and the space of a garden, help that expand into the multidimensionality, into that quality of light, quality of grace and love and spiritual expansion. So it was kind of neat that this came up to help this garden align more with the crystalline grid. And the crystalline grid is all the crystals inside Mother Earth create up a grid, and this grid is how all the communication happens inside the earth. Because crystals communicate with each other, they broadcast, they send healing energy, and we have crystalline bodies as well. So it really behooves us to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, because then our nervous system is directly connected with this much greater being of crystalline energy. And so it just makes it much easier for us to align, be present and grounded on the earth, is to connect with that crystalline energy. And so I'm not surprised a crystalline being came forward. So one more thing about the crystalline energy too, when we connect our nervous systems to that energy, we allow those parts of us that are the old myths, the old beliefs that we kind of took on as humanity, things like we are separate from the divine, we are separate from nature. And some of those beliefs are so deeply ingrained we might not even know we have them. But they're a really powerful part of our process of ascending and growing and becoming the full multidimensional beings we're co-creators we're meant to be, is to know that we are divine and to know we are of nature. And so that's another really key point about connecting with the crystalline grid, is having the truth move through our nervous system. And our nervous system is our place of perception, is where we perceive in a spiritual way. And so what I'd like to do is do this with you, and as like a ritual, that you're free to do something like this at home as well in your own garden. But I thought if we could gather and just give this beautiful Herkimer Diamond Gem Essence, which comes from my land honoring kit, and put a few drops into the water that's collected in the water bowl here and in our mermaid statue, and offer it to this garden, offer it to the land, offer it to all the spirits. And I think I just want to open with you for a moment and feel that, really experience that frequency of this. Oh, there's two doves right on the top of the tree right now. They're watching us. They're white doves. So thank you, spirits. They're so happy we're doing this. So we're going to put just a few drops of the essence. We'll take this frequency of the Herkimer Diamond and put it into this water, we'll bring it to the space. So let's do that together and tune in. Whew. So I don't know if you could feel that, but I just felt an instant kind of consciousness expansion for myself in this space, and then a sort of wave of energy moving through my nervous system, which often to me is a sign that there's new frequencies moving through, that I'm becoming more aligned, that the energy here is feeling more harmonious. And so just welcome you to tune in and see how that feels in your own body. Any messages coming through from the crystalline energies. And actually what I'm feeling is Mother Earth is just going, like a sigh that's like a releasing, relaxing sigh. Like, thank you. And we have a little friend here, this bird, singing to us. Yeah, and reminding us to drop in deeper into our hearts, into the song of the birds. So thank you for sharing that with me. I hope that you received this beautiful Herkimer Diamond energy, and I'll see you in the garden next time. It's Camilla at camillablossom.com.